so we're back. I hope Gloria can hop on here and maybe it'll work better. I don't know if changing the orientation on my phone is actually going to do any good, but I'm really hoping that it can. Checking my own Wi-Fi connection to make sure it's all good. But yeah, let's hope. Hey Lorraine, thanks for hopping back on. Hi Sally. I'm hoping that she can pop back on and be able to hear us. Hi Diane. Hey Elmer. Hi Anita. So yeah, sometimes, you know, things like this happen. It's quite funny a lot of times. Hey Rose. When we were in the mediumship classes together and channeling, sometimes this stuff happens. We just kind of have to practice and hop on, and it's all good. Hey Neva. Hey Madeline. But yeah, so I hope you're all having a good day. Like I was saying before, I'm really excited to be, hey Margaret, hopping on here early in the morning for me. It's 9 a.m. here in Oregon, and it just kind of is cool to set the day, channeling in the morning, and then I have the rest of the day to do whatever it is that I want to do. Probably more channeling, more video stuff, but it's pretty awesome, and I think I'm going to start doing this more. Hey Princess. Of just getting up earlier when I can, when I'm not rushing off to work or anything. Getting up earlier and doing channeling work in the morning, because I'm totally a morning person. Even though I fight it sometimes, I totally am. But I think it would be fun to do little videos and pop things up. And okay, so I'm going to see if I can message Gloria while we're hanging out here. Do you guys have any questions so far about maybe going doing channeling on the wall? Do you guys have any cool ideas of people or beings that I can channel that you guys specifically in my group would want to see? Hey Stephanie, thanks for joining. Because, woo, I'm definitely open to suggestions. I have beings that I resonate with, that I kind of get drawn to already. But if there are new suggestions or people that you guys would love to hear from, that would be super awesome. Hey, Alexandra. Hi, Paris. Princess is asking, have you channeled the Egyptian gods and goddesses yet? I have privately channeled Hathor, but I haven't really delved into the Egyptian group of goddesses and gods or anything, which would be actually really cool to do. And I've actually had a really awesome and amazing healing session with Jean Power, and she told me I need to do research on the Egyptian society, on Egyptian gods and goddesses and hieroglyphics, because I have past experiences in that realm, and that is something that really resonates with my soul. So I'm definitely interested in doing that. And I just got a message from Gloria, and it looks like she's not going to be able to join us. She's not able to get a connection, which I'm really bummed about, because I was really looking forward to channeling with her. But maybe what I'll try and do is set up a time with her to just do a private channeling, and then we'll share it out. So I have some more questions here. Margaret asks, who do you feel drawn to channel? I feel drawn to channeling ET beings. A lot of ET beings and groups I resonate with, especially the Orions, the Pleiadians, the tall whites, the blue avians, a lot of different beings that have come through a lot of my Starseed courses that I'm still really interested in connecting with more personally, like in a personal channeling connection through meditation and through channeling. But I just haven't been able to do that in depth as much as I've wanted to yet. I do a weekly channeling for my YouTube channel, which is what you guys see when I'm posting my YouTube videos on the group wall as well as in Facebook on my business page. So yeah, I try to do a bigger channeling each week, and I just basically, what my process is I open up the space and I say, okay, for the next month, who wants to come forward at this time and channel with me? And for each day that I do the channeling, someone comes right in and it's very clear who it is. And then I put their name down, and then on that date, whatever message they want to share comes through, and it's always relevant to the time. So I love doing that. And yeah, just a lot of ascended masters. I really jive with Saint Germain and Jesus and Buddha. And I love Callie. Oh my gosh, I love Callie. And Mother Mary, who we're going to channel today, right now. So let's see. Stephanie's asking, have you channeled dinosaurs? No, I have not, Stephanie. That would be really interesting, and I think I should definitely check that out because that could be super cool. There could be a lot of information there. Princess is saying, I need to search Hathor. I've been hearing a lot about Hathor. I've actually had a lot of Hathor stuff come up for me too, so definitely tune in and check Hathor out. Oh, Atlantis and Pleiadians, that's super cool. Yes, Lorraine asks that if I've channeled Commander Ashtar yet, and I definitely have, and it was really exciting and super fun, and kind of just a lot. He has a lot of energy. He's a very impressive being to me, and so it was just really interesting in me balancing that energy coming in with the channeling in my own energy, my own excitement around it. I had a lot of fun with him, and he was really interesting. He actually kind of christened my Starseed or Origins classes, and he came in for the first one and gave a really amazing speech. It was super cool. So definitely tune in. If you connect with him, tune in with Lorraine. It's super awesome. Oh, thanks, Madeline. She's saying that she can really recommend those classes for everyone. They're super interesting and really fun. I have no idea who's going to come through for. I typically limit the classes to about 20 people. The last few classes have been smaller, which I've really appreciated because I've been able to delve into a lot of detail for each person. Princess is saying, you think you might do the session where you channel people's star families or no? Yeah, actually I have a session style available on my website, so you can book your own private session. I just finished a Starseed Origins class, and I keep them private because a lot of stuff can come up. And so I don't think I'll do a live one, say like just on my group wall for Starseed family information in that mode, I guess. But I may be doing a new Starseed course when I come back from the mediumship class in September, as well as I have some trips that I'm going to be taking. So yeah. All right, so those are all the questions that I see right now. Let's just dive into channeling Mother Mary. And I already feel her energy. It's just a beautiful, warm energy coming straight in. And if any of you are interested in where I'm feeling it, you can also ask Mother Mary to come in where I'm feeling it, or wherever it's best for you to feel her energy. But I'm feeling her warm energy right at the top of my head, in the back of my head, on my back, right through to my heart chakra. And I have a special connection with Mother Mary. She is so beautiful, and she was one of the very first beings that I ever channeled consciously. I channeled my guardian angels first when I first learned to channel, and then it was Mother Mary. And she's saying, yes, we have a special connection. She has been helping me in my journey for quite a while. And she is so excited to be here today to answer all of the lovely questions that you may have for her. She wants to first share a message. It is so lovely to see each of you working hard and connecting with your spiritual nature, your soul being. It is heartening to know that there are so many who are ready for their heritage, their soul heritage, their information, their awakening process to take place. As this one has said, there are many awakening in this moment, as well as moving forward. Many more people will be more comfortable with this material and will be awakening as well. She's saying, I hope this bolsters your confidence in where you're at in this moment on your own journey, because you will be joined by many who will become like-minded and look to their loved ones and their friends for support as they step forward on their own paths. It is a beautiful gift to provide love and support to others who are moving in this direction. Each of you are your own brilliant, beautiful body of love and light, and sharing your experiences, being confident in your light and your knowledge and your connection to spirit only bolsters and helps others develop their own connection. And the more humans connected to spirit in a deep way, in a conscious way, the more the vibrational frequency rises, and at a faster pace, which will only support, again, the humans, but also Gaia herself. And I see a question here, and she's kind of stepping back. She's saying, yes, let's take this question. So Lynn is saying, can I send Mother Mary to my sister who is struggling with awaiting a heart and liver transplant for her daughter? How can I help her through this, please? Wow. She's saying, yes. You can pray for her, ask for her support. You can ask me to go to her. I am already aware of her trials. She has already spoken with me on her own free will in her heart, but I will be there for her, as well as my son, who will also be there for her. And her eyes just kind of crinkled, and she had a big smile at that. That's super lovely. Yeah, what you can do for her, Lynn, in this moment is send her love and light. Just send her as much healing love and light as you can. Be there for her. And you can ask for the healing angels to join her as well. It is also of her free will, so talking to her about asking her own team, and for those that she resonates with, so it's maybe Jesus or Mother Mary or others to step forward and help her on this journey. And that will be greatly beneficial. And she's stepping back. So I really hope that helps. That's a really hard spot to be in. I've definitely been in similar situations. So I'm sending you a lot of love and light too. Stephanie is saying, does Mother Mary have any healing advice for my husband, Justin? He was in a car accident 3 years ago and has severe back pain. Thank you for your service. She's saying, of course, following your medical doctor's advice, always keep that at the forefront, but also she's pointing me to Reiki, so getting into a Reiki healer would be beneficial. And she's also showing me like your husband handing over that pain, giving that pain up, and allowing his team or an ascended master that he resonates with take that pain, take that energy from him, and that will help him shift in vibrational frequency to focus not just on the hurt, but focus on other things, and that can bring in more love and light right into that area, that situation as a whole. You can also send love and light to your husband, and I'm getting like a tingling in my hands, so I don't know, Stephanie, if you are a healer yourself or if you know someone who is, but I get this like rubbing your hands together and then putting your hands right where it hurts on his back. Yeah, she's saying Reiki will definitely help a lot. So I hope that helps, Stephanie. Keep us posted. I'm sending you a lot of love and light too. That's a hard situation. Pain, consistent pain is very difficult. Jessica, how do I discover what path is meant for me? Thank you. Go within, Jessica. You are well aware of the guidance that you've been receiving from your team. You know what resonates within your body and what feels good to you. So ask your questions of yourself and of your team, and they can point you in the right direction. And she's pointing to the yes-no thing that I like to do. And really, it's very simple. And I think, Jessica, you're aware of this, but I'll just say it for anyone else who's listening and maybe is having the same question. So we can definitely sense yes-nos within our body just by asking the question aloud or within our mind, and being quiet with our thoughts, so settling our thoughts down. Meditation's really helpful for this. But once we're quiet and we're tuning into our body, we ask the question, we get that sense of where is it within our body that can signify a yes or a no. And for me, a yes is, well, when I first started channeling, a yes was my crown chakra, just like opening wide open. Like it just felt like the doors flung open and my head was like exposed or my brain was exposed. It felt very tingly and kind of intense. But as I got more practiced and kind of sensed more within myself, I felt my heart chakra light up. Like I just see these little like lightning strikes of electricity or energy going upwards through my heart chakra as my yes, and that feels really good. Or it could feel like open, like you're leaning forward, or there's just so much energy opening up for you within your heart chakra. For no's, either it's a pullback, like there's just no energy whatsoever, or I often feel like my stomach has just dropped, like my stomach is sick and it really hurts, and that's my no. So I know kind of in my body that's how it feels. Definitely practice as you're asking the questions like, is channeling for me, or should I be a healer, or do I want to teach art, or whatever the case may be for you, Jessica, or anyone else who's also interested in this. Just kind of go within, listen to your body, ask those questions, and your team is right there. Marie is saying, I learned recently I can't visualize, and I think it's because I've worked extensively with words for 40 years as a legal secretary. Is there anything I can do in particular other than continuously trying to visualize a red bird my family can visualize? Well, can you visualize words? Can you see words within your mind? She's saying, Mother Mary is saying, start with words. If that's what you are comfortable with, visualize the words forming within your mind. They can be regular typeface, they can be neon, they can be whatever it is you want to have them look like initially, and then build on top of that. So if it's regular typeface, shift them to neon, shift them to be bright billboard letters, whatever the case may be for you. Mary, you can definitely, Marie, you can definitely visualize. It's just picking the quick little thing that you know like resonates with you. And she's saying you can also ask for support in this area. I'm closing my mind because I'm seeing the word support. Trying out your visualization there. I hope that helps with your visualization, and definitely give it a try and let me know how it goes. That would be really interesting. Elmer, any message for me from Mother Mary? Whew, Elmer. I'm getting a lot of energy right on my heart chakra, and she's just saying, I love you dearly. I love you dearly. Know that. And Elmer, I see you just kind of sitting there, and she's wrapping her energy around you, and she's just right there, and she's just pouring on the love. And I'm really feeling that. It's super beautiful. Alexandra, what is my next step on my purpose? Step forward, Alexandra. Get yourself out there in front of more people. Share your experiences, share yourself with others. You will be met with kindness and support. The key is to taking that first step. So really pushing yourself to, if you're doing some sort of creative thing, advertising, selling, giving yourself, sharing your talents. She's saying talents. Share your talents with others. That is the next step. You can't hide away. You can't hide your light. And she's just kind of saying that with like a warm motherly smile, kind of the half smile. So yeah, I hope that really helps you, Alexandra. And good luck, because that's the key right there. Just facing that fear of sharing yourself, being vulnerable, stepping forward, and doing it anyway, just getting rid of that fear, just overcoming it and moving on. So I'm sending you a lot of love and light, because that can be difficult, but I know you can do it. Lynn Ashley Eden is asking, or is saying, bless you, Mary and Jesus. This is overwhelming to receive this confirmation for the connections you have already made with my sister and her daughter. She recently got christened while in hospital. I will pass the information on to the family. Oh, beautiful. Paris is saying, that's really beautiful. Sorry, I have to go back to that. That's really beautiful. Thank you for the confirmation. And again, sending love and light to you guys. Paris is asking, can Mother Mary give me any advice on my relationship with my boyfriend? I'm seeing this sign here, Paris, just kind of like it's just kind of like hands open, like, what do you want? You must decide what it is that you want in this relationship of yours. You must be open and speak clearly and openly. Open that throat chakra of yours. And she's also saying, see the balance, see both sides, see how maybe the relationship is for him as well for you. But you must know what it is that you wish out of this relationship. And then you can step forward and take action. So I hope that helps you, Paris, and resonates with you. She's giving you a big hug, like a big side hug. So it's really cute. Stephanie, he does seem to feel a lot better after I run his back for him. I have thought I did have some healing abilities, so thank you for the advice and validation. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Stephanie, I'm getting like my hands kind of warm and tingly, and like I need to do this rubbing motion, so I think you're really helping out a lot, and just continue to do that, but a Reiki session would probably help too. So that's super cool. Diane is writing, hi, I'm interested on what's coming through about how to do to be of service without activating being in servitude. I find so often feelings of servitude can be activated, perhaps for past lives, perhaps from group consciousness. Okay. Okay, so Mother Mary is saying, yes, this is a great question, because being of service without feeling the servitude element of it is really important to recognize within yourself. You must be full within and in a space to be of service in a way that does not take away from yourself or your energy. You can share as much as you wish, but that does not mean you are without or in lack. That does not mean you are lowly or lower. That means you are great and at a position to support others while continuing to support yourself. And I'm just reading this last part here. Yeah, she's stepping back on that. I think it's really a matter of support yourself, and then you can serve others without having that feeling of servitude and being activated in that moment. It's important to draw the line and set really healthy boundaries. And she's saying, yes, it definitely is important. So I hope that resonates with you and answers your question. Lynn is asking, could I please ask for myself why I don't seem to have a conscious connection with my team? I can feel very alone on the planet sometimes. Thank you, Mary. Mother Mary's, she's saying there is a sense of divide, Lynn, because you will it so. And this may be interesting to hear as you're wishing to connect with your team and be active with your team, but you're feeling alone and you're feeling this isolation. You can ask your team to come in stronger, to be more direct, to provide more energy on your person, on your body, to really get the confirmation. She's also pointing. I always bring this up because it's worked so well for me. She's pointing to me to share my journaling. So when I first started channeling, I kind of felt the same way, that I wasn't fully connected with my team, or I didn't know if I was getting everything. And basically, what I did was I wrote down anything that I noticed, anything that I felt was from my team, all of the questions I asked of my team, and then anything that I had seen related to those questions, or anything that popped into my head that seemed different or really highlighted for me. And I wrote it all down. And after about a month of doing this, I went back and I looked at all of my notes, and my jaw just dropped. I was getting really clear connection with my team from the get-go, and it was just me not seeing it or not feeling that connection at the time. And really looking back at it kind of gave me the hard evidence that I felt like I needed at the time to show myself, look, you wrote this down, you noticed this, here it is every single day for 7-8 days out of this month, and then that thing finished, or the situation, whatever I was writing about, cleared up. And it's just really fascinating to go and look at. And so if you're feeling alone, you're not feeling connected, do the journaling, write everything down, write your feelings down, ask your team to come in really strongly and really make you feel that connection. But you have to be, you can ask them to come in strongly, but you also have to be quiet in your mind in order to hear them and really feel them. So you have to pay attention. So that's your job, is to pay attention as well. And it's just practice, 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 because we are never alone. And Mother Mary is really coming heavy in on this one. Each of you are supported and loved beyond measure. You not only have a team of angels, each and every one of you, but you also have the love of Mother Mary, myself, of my son, of source energy, love and light, God, however you wish to refer to him or her, as well as many other beings that are on the other side of the veil, and they're there supporting you whenever and however they can. It is beyond measure, beyond your understanding within your human consciousness to fathom the expanse and support in which Spirit is there to provide for each of you on a daily, momentary basis, not just daily basis. In every moment, we are supported by so many beings. And she's just saying, dear one, please give over your fear. Recognize that this is something that you have control over, and you have the choice to feel alone or feel connected. If you choose to feel connected, state that choice clearly, and then take the action steps to move forward and be connected. Affirmations are very helpful for overwriting old scripts within our minds and bodies. And she's showing me EFT tapping as well is very, very helpful to help get our physicality in line with our spirit and our soul and our being. And she's saying, this is all, my dear. You have the tools to move forward on this. Amen. I hope that resonates. That's super awesome. And I think, and she's saying yes, because I said, I think, or in my mind, I was thinking, I think this really resonates with a lot of people. And she's saying yes. So if that resonates with you, know that that was a message for you as well. Because if that is really highlighted for you, your team is pointing you to that information to pay attention to. So definitely run with it, and I hope you all love that. Sherry Ann Rice is asking, is there any guidance for Ashton and me, and we will be working with other gifted children soon? Sherry, it is up to you to take the action steps moving forward, if this is the path that you desire, as well as Ashton. Ashton must desire this path as well. And take it little by little. Provide the steps necessary to succeed. Make it easy for you to succeed by taking your large goal and breaking it down into really small pieces that your teams can support each of you on in every single moment as you take those action steps. As you cross those things off your list, you will be supported, and there will be energy gaining traction around this. You must go within and trust and know that you will make this happen. Like attracts like. So the energy in which you put and your focus onto around this goal of working with children, the energy in which you put into that will attract more energy like it. So if you are stressed or worried that you will not reach this goal, or are questioning or doubting this goal, it takes longer, but the energy that is of a lower vibration may prevent you from achieving your goal. You can hand off any of these doubts, hand off any of these worries to your team, to myself, Mother Mary, to Jesus, to anyone that you resonate with. Hand it off. Archangel Michael's stepping in, and he's saying that he has been working with both of you, and you need to continue this practice of handing things off and trusting and knowing that things will work out. And they're saying that is all. So I hope that helps, Sherry Ann, and I really hope that you guys can be working soon with children. There are so many beings that really need help. You know, children, humans, not just beings, but people need help in being connected with spirit and learning from a young age. Just imagine if we all learned this when we were babies, and like it was a cool thing and it was normalized within our society to be able to connect to spirit in this way. Like, our world would be very different. So I hope that you can help as much as you can, Sherry Ann and Ashton. Neva, does Mother Mary have any messages for me? Neva, I just get this warm, glowing energy from Mother Mary. And she's saying, you are on your path. You are doing extremely well. And know that you are where you need to be in this moment. Divine timing is also necessary. Things will happen in their time. So do not worry about that which you wish to take place. It will take place within its proper timing. And she's again just being just a glowing gold energy, and I just see her just kind of surrounding you and just giving you a really big hug, and she just got a big smile on her face. Okay, so this is a good question. How can we presently help the earth heal from all the nonsense that is hurting, destroying it? For example, the Amazon fires people probably started. Yeah, that is an awesome question. And she's clapping because we have a lot of power in providing healing energy and helping light anchor and helping the healing process take place. Each of us, and she's saying every single one of you, so she's kind of like pointing to all of our heads, like we're all in a row and she's pointing to all of us. Every single one of you have the power to help in your physical reality as well as energetically. And in doing so energetically, rise in vibrational frequency for yourself. So rising in vibrational frequency of ourselves, or within our own lives for ourselves, helps lots of others do the same. Send energy to Gaia. You can sit in a quiet meditation and visualize within your mind a picture of the earth, or for Marie, it's maybe the word earth or Gaia. It's all the same. It's the intention behind it. It doesn't have to be the actual picture. Visualizing the earth in whatever form you see it, and surrounding it with love and light. Sending your love and light to Gaia and surrounding the earth with that. And that is really important. If many people do this, that energy shifts a lot of stuff. It really, really helps. Physically, and she's saying, and physically, we can use many techniques to support the lifestyles in which we need to get to as a society, as a whole collective of humans, to stop the damage that we are doing to the earth and become more in alignment with the planet. This is reducing our reliance upon plastics, fossil fuels, in any way we can. If we're building a house, if we are buying a new car, if we are doing anything, we can look at how do we make this in alignment with Gaia. Asking that question first and foremost really shifts thinking and shifts your focus onto I'm not purchasing a product, or I'm not taking the fastest route. Potentially, eventually, as more people ask this question, those products will become more frequent and more available. But essentially, you're not just going in for the cheap, quick, fast, and easy solution. You're going for the product, maybe the construction of your house or the car that really supports the earth in the way that it interacts with the earth and supports you and provides you the things that you need. Like in house design, you can find construction companies that are sustainable. They only use sustainable products. Or you can go more extreme. I think it's getting more mainstream now, but using products like earth materials, so earth bag homes or cob homes or alternative design homes to building our space and structures in which we need for shelter, but also to using bamboo or stainless steel straws, reusable straws versus plastic straws. In every moment, we can always ask, how is this in alignment with Gaia? And she's really highlighting that for me. So that's like where the money is as far as how physically we can help support the planet. She's showing me, I actually saw a video yesterday and it was really beautiful of and I'm getting a lot of energy right in the back when I just mentioned this. And this is Gaia here with me as well. But I saw this really beautiful video, and Mother Mary's pointing to this video about Native women in Brazil from hundreds of smaller groups, Native groups within Brazil, came together and marched and chanted and danced and sang and showed support for the Amazon, for Earth, and rejected the policies that are happening right now in Brazil, allowing these fires to kind of take place. So there's a lot of amazing things that we can do, and the energy around me right now, that is Gaia, and I'm gonna cry because Mother Mary's here and Gaia's right here. She wants to really speak on this. Asking this question, how to align yourself with Gaia, with myself, is the first step in shifting your entire focus. She is deeply honored that so many are now asking this question, and that so many are really living and walking and breathing this this idea and this yearning to be in alignment with myself. There are many changes to come, positive in all, and she is very excited that we are now talking about this. And she is celebrating that we can make these choices, and that many of us are awakening and becoming more aware to make these choices readily and willingly. Whew, and she's just sending a lot of love to you guys. I hope you feel that. It's a lot of energy, and it's just really beautiful. And now I'm asking her to ground me because I'm getting a little high vibe in there. And she's laughing at me. That was a really awesome question. Thank you so much. Stephanie asks, does she have any messages for me? Whew. And Gaia is still here. I think she's going to hang out a bit. Stephanie, she's wanting me to I feel like she's pushing me to sit up straight and kind of hold my head higher a little bit. I can't really because the camera's a little lower, but she's telling me that you just need to be confident in yourself and show yourself the love and care that you deserve, because once you are at a place of utter self-love and support and confidence, whew, lot of energy coming through, Stephanie. It's all for you. She's really laying it on. Once you get to this place of love for yourself and acceptance, and you're stepping into that and you're owning it and really owning it, and it's permeating your entire being, others around you, they will shift in their own energy. And you don't need to be concerned about what other people think of you, or the choices that you've made, or the direction in which you wish to go within your life. Just know that you are on the right path, and she is giving you a lot of love and support. You can call on her at any moment, and she is there for you. And she's just smiling really big, and she's looking at you, Stephanie, like she's a proud mama bear. She's super proud of you, and she just wants you to know that she loves you very much. And whew, it's gonna make me tear up a little bit. That's so sweet. Elizabeth, what guidance does Mother Mary have for me at this moment? Elizabeth, you need to be more grounded. Get outside as much as possible. Ask Gaia, and Gaia's stepping forward. She's putting a lot of energy on my left side, which I don't normally get on this side. She's putting a lot of energy here. And she's saying, call me in, Elizabeth. Gaia is saying this, and I will ground you. Prepare yourself in the next few weeks. There will be a lot of energy coming your way, and this is for everyone. A lot of energy is coming in, and really get in the grounding that your body needs. You're telling yourself you need this grounding, and make it happen, because it will stabilize your energy and make you much more comfortable than you potentially could be in the next few weeks. So definitely remember that, Elizabeth, and everyone else that's feeling kind of, I want to say, I liken it to being like on a boat. Like you're just kind of floating around, and sometimes the energy is wonky and kind of makes me a little nauseous, or I can't sleep at night. And grounding, really grounding yourself, which is leaning against a tree for a little bit, eating clean foods, drinking a lot of spring water, being outside, so sitting out in your backyard, walking in the grass barefoot, laying on the grass. You can ask Gaia to come in and ground you. She will ground your energy to her. But getting outside is really the fastest way to really feel that shift in your energy. So I highly recommend that. Brenda asks a great question. How can I best help those closest to me? She is saying, shine your light, Brenda. Share your love openly. And she's showing me you like kissing like your partner or maybe a child or your father, like older people in your life. Giving hugs, that physical touch, just a gentle hug is really important. But also sending love and light to the people around you is always a great way to help those people around you. But following your path as well, holding steady to what resonates with yourself to move forward is the ultimate gift that you can give to those around you, as it shows them that you are safe. You're a safe person to share their own paths with and to be confident in themselves to move forward because they see you can do it. So definitely just keep doing what you're doing, share the love and light, and you're already on your way. You're already helping people, but that's a great way to do it. And she's just kind of clapping for you, getting the golf clap. And she's just happy that you're here in this moment with her, and she's just sending you a lot of love. So I hope that resonates. Okay, so we have about 5 minutes left, guys. So I will take the next few questions. And I lost my place. Oh, that's awesome. So Adti here, Namta, sorry, I'm horrible with names, says that he sends pink light over Divine Mother, Father. What about creating a new source of free energy? What would replace all the pollutants? Can this be done in our lifetime? She says yes. And they both chime in, and they both have big smiles on their face, and they say yes. Actually, Mother Mary is telling me that this has already been created. So it's in existence already. Getting it to the mass market, to the public, is the challenge. So having more people shift in their awareness and ask the question, is this in alignment with Gaia within? More and more people do that, the more they're going to be seeking out this free energy source and a better way to use it. And there will be companies coming forward that will be able to make space within the market to actually provide that energy and that resource. And then that's just going to take over. I mean, honestly, and I'm asking Gaia and Mother Mary now, is fossil fuel reliance and, a lot of the like gas, oils, petroleum, all the stuff that we're pulling out of the ground, is this reliance on that, those products of ours, going to subside quickly, or will it fade out? I'm getting from both of them that it's already happening. There are slow changes happening. We might not be aware of it in the moment, but there is definitely going to be a shift, and then there will come a time where we just are done. There will come a time becoming a time where we really see the writing on the wall. We already see it, but a lot of the let's say the governments, politicians, companies, they are not ready to let it go. And once more and more people push on that, and I think that there is a lot of pushing happening at this moment, there will be a shift, and it will have to happen. It's just going to happen. And they're saying yes. There's not a question of if it will happen, it's when will it happen. And they're saying, yeah, that's it. And the pink light sending pink light is beautiful. You can be any color, you know, making it easier for visualizations for those of you who aren't super in tune with that or excited about using visualizations. It can be any color, doesn't matter, as long as you're sending that love energy to the earth, and you're just enveloping that being and just sharing the love. That's all that matters. Jessica, rise and shine. Oh yeah. Awesome. Let's see here. Madeline is saying, I have had a hard time to open up with my experiences to ones close to me, as my husband, father, and others are atheist and very totally closed off. Should I do that in this time anyways? They're saying yes. In a way that's comfortable for you, of course, first and foremost, because this is a part of you. This is who you are. And being able to share yourself with them is going to be really important. It may be a vulnerable space for you, but you need to provide them the opportunity to show their love and support for you, even though they may not themselves believe in the premise or the information that you're sharing with them. As long as you can share yourself with them, that is the ultimate thing you can do with your loved ones, is being open and sharing your opinions and expressions. And she's pointing to me. I was really nervous when I first started channeling to share myself with my family. Not that none of them are very, I'm just feeling a lot of energy on this question, Madeline, so I'm kind of tearing up a bit, but not that my family is overtly super religious or non-religious, like straight out atheist. There are some members of my family who are pretty strict about it, but I, was just like, this is a part of me. This is who I am, and this is something that I know in my core is a part of me, and I need to be able to share myself with those that I love. And I'm getting emotional, guys. Trust that they are going to love me in return by respecting that. So maybe there might need to be some boundaries set around if they don't respond respectfully or positively, just set some boundaries, do some self-care, make sure you're taking care of yourself first, make sure you're comfortable. And Mother Mary is saying that this is very important for you to shine and step forward and be yourself. And while you don't have the control of how they will react or what they will think, you can control how you will take in their energy or their responses. So those boundaries there are important. And she's pointing to a quote that I've seen around quite a bit, and it's, your opinion of me is none of my business. And so that's kind of the attitude that you may have to take if it's not a positive experience. Positive or negative, it's still kind of none of our business what people think of us, because we're just going to be ourselves, right? So we just have to let them make those choices. It's their free will choice to accept that or not. And she's saying it is always, always, always the right choice to share your heart, to share and shine with your love for others around you, especially those that you are very close with. Following your heart, you may not feel that it's the right time, but when you feel it is the right time, follow your heart and share your heart with them, as it is precious and important to do so. And you will be the stronger for it. Amen. She's just sending you a lot of love too, Madeline. It's kind of scary to just jump off and do it. But in my experience, even though I had friends or family members that just did not resonate with what I was saying at all or thought I was crazy, they still love me anyway. They still think I'm me, and I just know now, okay, I just don't really bring all that stuff up. I'm going to share what I want, but I'm not going to really worry about too much if they don't like it. So I hope that helps you. And yeah, for everyone who's in that same position, just follow your heart and know it's always best to share who you really are and what really resonates with you, because you never know who is going to also resonate with that, and you may change their minds. My husband, at first, when I first told him I wanted to study channeling and I wanted to do this, was very like, what? Like, that's so weird. Don't even talk to me about it. I don't want to know. And I, of course, talked to him about it anyway, because I'm just going to share what I want to share. And, you know, if it's something important to me, I'm going to speak about it. And he just kind of needed some time to get used to these ideas that I was talking about and kind of resonate with what he wants to resonate with and leave what he doesn't. And I just give him the space to do that. And it's been really beautiful to see him being more open and kind of more aware. And he's actually now sensing things himself. And every time he tells me, I just celebrate inside. Like, I'm so excited for him. But yeah, I hope that resonates. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you all so much for being a part of my group. I love this group. I love the high vibe material that goes up. If you have questions, if you want to throw out questions to the group, feel free to do so, as long as it's spiritually related, of course. And love and light to you all. You guys are so great. Thank you all so much. And if you have any final thoughts, if you have any recommendations for someone that you want me to channel right here within the group, let me know or post it in the comments below this video. And I'm definitely interested in doing more channeling just here for you guys, and then maybe sharing it out later on my YouTube channel so other people can enjoy the material. But yeah, definitely let me know. Love to you all. Hope you have a great rest of your day, morning, afternoon, wherever you're at, and love and light. Bye.